I always like taking what I know my dancers are studying in school and being able to apply it to our dance classes. And especially today, when we are talking about physics, when I have, especially like our high school and college level students, and even sometimes if you start understanding it in like middle school, physics plays a huge part in everything we do in the dance studio. And so students that are taking those classes, we try to make it a hands-on approach to what you're learning from a vocab stance and how you're physically applying that to everything that we do. So we'll start with the basics. Gravity. Dancers basically have to look like we are able to defy gravity. And so we're constantly engaging and lifting up so we're able to suspend ourselves and make it appear as though we can defy gravity. There's a lot more that goes into this, but this is just kind of the basics of it. In order to defy gravity, we need to have force. We need to be able to leave the ground and in turn control our descent back to ground level. This all comes down to our force, how much or how little we apply to the ground and how we suspend ourselves within our body. Mass. We are mass, and therefore we need to know how to utilize that. We are creating momentum when we are turning, when we are jumping, when we're moving through the space. We need momentum to be able to be mobile. When it comes down to turns especially, torque and your rotational inertia come into play. This affects our speed in turns, this can affect our balance, and it comes back to if you lose any of your technique and if you let things drop, you're now affecting your balance. You're now falling out of that alignment to keep your speed going where it needs to. Fouettes are a big one where we slow down when we extend our leg and we're taking up more space, but we speed up when we bring our leg back in and all of our mass is more condensed. All of these things play a part, and again, like I'm trying to keep today's video fairly simplistic in these regards, but there's a lot of physics that go into everything that we do. Again, it's how we leave the floor, it's how we come back down, it's how we turn in order to sometimes clean up our moves and better prepare our turns and control them. The more understanding you have of physics and why those laws all apply, the better you're likely to do with some of the movements that you need to perform. I will see you tomorrow as we kind of continue the sciencey realm and talk a little bit about anatomy. I will see you then.